Hi, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Tish Bouvier. It's been a bit, but I've been using both the passport size and the regular size traveler's notebook for the past couple of months. In the first video I did, I showed you how I was using the passport. I really like this little baby. I do. Um, it was a little bit bulkier, chunky, but I took some things out and left some things in. Um, I'm using this one as my everyday carry now. Actually, not just my everyday carry, but my catch-all. I did take the sticker that I had in here off and it left a little discoloration, which is okay because I'm gonna find me a patch and I'm gonna put a patch in here. So this notebook basically mirrors this notebook. I can just put a little bit more in here than I could in the passport. So I'm just gonna show you. I've been using this as a catch-all. Nothing formal, nothing really structured, just a catch-all. I thought I was gonna use it maybe as a bullet journal too and a daily journal. But whatever I'm feeling, even if it's just a journal insert, I still put it in here. It can be a junk journal, it can be whatever, but it's like my catch-all. Whatever I'm thinking about, whatever I'm feeling, whatever notes I need to just capture, I put it in here. And it goes with me everywhere. And I'm still on the first insert of Love and Trip. I think I purchased maybe two at the time when I went to the Little Craft Fest here in Houston. So I still have some pages left, and then I just move into the next notebook. But I like it. I can just write whatever I want, and yeah, it's my catch-all. And I've been using a fountain pen too lately, and I just keep this little blotting sheet right here or inside my notebook. And I don't use it as a wallet. I tried that. I didn't feel comfortable. I just put little business cards that I get of stickers in this here zipper part and also in the craft pockets right there. And this was the accordion. I'm a little behind, but that's okay because I can fill this out at my leisure. And if you go back and look at the video, I went in details on how I filled out the month of March and April. In May, I'm still deciding how I'm gonna fix this up, and then the month of June, I already know this is my daughter's birthday month, so I'm gonna fix this up related to her birthday, and I probably do May related to Mother's Day. So that's how I have my catch-all, and I carry it everywhere I go. It goes with me every day. I feel like I am naked if I don't have this notebook with me. So my regular size Love and Trip notebook has become my office in the notebook. It was a little bit bulkier or chunkier than this. I had to take some inserts out and put them in a completely different notebook. Initially, I just wanted to have everything in one notebook, but it wasn't a really easy process to write with it that bulky. And then I just figured, let me separate because I had my writing notebook in here and I decided to put my writing notebook in a different notebook. So anyway, I wanted to decorate it and I found some stickers. Well, these are patches. And it was an iron-on patch, but my husband told me not to iron it on. It will mess up my leather. So I don't know. I just found some leather glue at Michael's and I glued it on here. And I wanted to give it more personality. So I'll probably find some more patches and just decorate it like I want it. I'm going to be liberated, free, and just create it, just do whatever. So, and this is my little guy. I like him. Let me get a good view of him. His name is Cello. He got this little sprout coming from his head. He's a little ghost who likes coffee, and there's a little story behind him. So let me open up my notebook and show you how I've been using this. I put another patch on here. All you need is love. Initially, I was gonna put this patch on this notebook, but I decided to take a chance and mess this one up before I messed that up. But it came out good, so I'm happy. And I do notice they have some stick on patches. And I was going to purchase some, but ooh, it was a little bit expensive with the tariff stuff going on. So I hadn't found none locally to get. And the canvas pouch I have, same as this one inside. The passport, the only difference is this one has two slots or pockets. And on the front here, this one has the little card slots or sticker slots. It has three of those and one big pocket. And I have my sticker notebook. This is all my little stickers in here. It's for the passport size, but I didn't have room in there, so I just stuck it in here. And I use it for both these two. And then this is my monthly calendar. I really like this. In the past, I will do my months, draw my months out on a dotted insert, but I wanted something very easy and convenient, so I decided to continue to use the dated calendar and all my little graffiti stickers and washi tape that I got from the little craft fest. I put them on here, and I put it on this one as well too. So waste not is what I said. I was going to utilize all the pages in this notebook. This is the calendar, what you call it, the whole year calendar. So I wanted to utilize these pages. I was trying to figure out, I can do something different each month. But at the time, I decided to focus on one word, main word for the month. Like in March, God was my main word. And each day, any word related to God, I would write it down. And I did that for like 31 days. And I did the same thing for April. Yatori is my word of the year. So the first word that came to mind related to Yatori, I wrote it down for each day. And if you notice, I did it in May, and then I got a little sidetracked by the 27th of May, and had it didn't do it since. And love was my main word for the year, and then self for the month of June. So I still have time. I can come back and pick up, today's day for June. So that was my intentions. Whether I do it or not, I don't know, but it was good. I realized I could do something different each month if I want to. I do want to start tracking my steps, so I might do that for June. Who knows? I want to track my blood pressure. I can do that, or my weight. So you can do something different for each month, or do it throughout the whole year and have a record here. So this is like a tracker. And since this calendar started in December, and I didn't actually get this calendar until when? March or April. I got this in April. I decided to use these pages as my reading log or track my books that I read. And I just printed out and glued it to these pages, and I like it. It's kind of cute. And usually, what I do is I give a review either on Goodread or Amazon or even my blog. So, a lot of these are cozy mysteries. These two aren't. These are really good books to read. And I just thought this was a neat way to track my books. So I will continue to do that for this month. This was January. I'm just going to cover that up and then track my books. My goal was to read 25 books this year. Anything extra is just extra. So yeah, I'm going to use these pages to continue to track my books. And this is how I do my calendar, the same as I did in this here um, notebook in my passport. I just write down whatever I feel. I journal these days. If I'm feeling a specific way, any particular way, I would journal. I would write down appointments, important highlights, or events in my calendar. So I do it here. I don't duplicate. So what I do here at that moment is here, and usually what I do at this moment is here too. And I will post stickers and all that other good stuff. So that's how I'm using my monthly calendar over in the regular size notebook. Let me see on the back here, that was some blank pages. In here, I will record my traveling plans, and whatever little notes I want to make, I can do it here, mark it out there. There's a couple of more places I'm planning on visiting or doing this year, so I will just do it write it out on here for fun. And I took this idea, from the bullet journal. This is like my future log. Um, I'll write down the most important stuff and just cross it off when it's done. It's just a quick reminder. Oh, this is coming up. So yeah. And this is what I got from the Hobonichi book that I had. I just tore this out and decided to use this for something. I don't know what, just a tracker. First, I was going to track my reading, and I decided, well, my reading is in the front. Then I can track making my bed up because I don't make my bed up. My husband makes the bed up, but I will get out the bed and don't make it up. So I heard if you make your bed up first thing in the morning, you tend to have a productive day. I hadn't even begun to start that. And here is my top 100s. Again, as I got this from the Hobonichi and just glued it in here. That's what I did. So I wanted to write down things to do different, my top 100 things to do different. And once I do it, I just block it out. And this would be something fun. So hopefully by the end of the year, I can have all this filled out. I think I have one extra blank page and I can just put whatever, it doesn't matter. So that's my calendar. This is my calendar for 2025. And I needed a bullet journal. I don't follow it strictly. I found my method in utilizing some of the techniques Carl Ryder used in his bullet journal. So I decorated it again. I put the date that it started, which was April the 29th. And let's see, I have my word of the year, my favorite saying, in which I include this in all my notebooks, just a reminder. I have an index that I need to catch up and fill out. Um, this was done at the end of April, so I just wrote down some things. I journal as the day go. I don't pre-plan like I don't write out my days ahead of time. I usually get up in the morning, write out today's date, what I'm going to do. And if I have something on my mind and I need to get it off, I would journal under that particular date. This really mirrors this in here. I initially started to reflect on the 90s. So I started it in here and decided to use the accordion paper as a something fun to do, something fun to keep. And I put it in here. So this is a longer version of what's in here. I also, for each month, I will focus on something, usually three things that I need to do, three main things I need to do for that month, and have a goal. And I thought I was going to follow this format, but I decided, you know what? If I'm feeling something different next month, I do something totally different. But I just jot down a list of things I need to do. And I have my date marked here. And this was more stuff that I was just writing and thinking and reflecting on back in the 90s. And this is like the next day, Friday, May the 2nd. I jot down things I need to do. I journal, and you get the idea. So this is how I use my bullet journal. And whatever day, instead of having a separate journal, I just journal under that particular day. If I'm feeling any particular way, and if I'm not, I don't worry about journaling. So yeah, this is it. This is basically how I do my bullet journal, and I hadn't written in it every day. Sometimes I just don't. Sometimes when I just write something in here, I don't feel the need to go back and try to duplicate it over here. But I do like to keep all my main things in here. So, it's more space to really focus on and develop whatever I caught in here to bring it over here and just develop it more. Such as if I'm brainstorming, like a summer writing stream, I was brainstorming and I just wrote over here somewhere that brainstorm for a stream, a live stream. And I come over here and I just, go a little deeper into my brainstorming session. So, yeah, that's how I'm using this one. And like I said, I don't use it every day for it's the bullet journal, but it is so helpful for me knowing that I can have a place to get my thoughts out, have a place to stay productive and know my tasks and goals and all that other good stuff. So, yeah. And I have this number too. I actually number these pages because the traveler inserts don't come numbered, and I wanted to keep a index so I can refer to some important things too when I go back to this notebook. So, yeah. Then I have the vinyl, and these two are my little baby girls, my two. They older now. She's 24 and she's 18. So these are my babies, and I took this picture from my mommy's house and put it in my notebook. And I have my craft folder, and in my craft folder, I have a few more stickers that I recently purchased, and I have my blotting paper here. And yeah, I just recently got these. Aren't they cute? Look at the little froggies. So before I did this video, I had a notebook in here, which was what was it? I was gonna use, and at first it was my writing notebooks, and it just was too bulky. I had like 3 writing notebooks, one here. Somehow I then I had one here. Then I had another one. I forgot how I fixed it up, but it was just really tacky, to be honest with you, because it stuck out. It was just too much. It was just way too much. But I like this. I thought about putting a commonplace notebook in here, and but I don't know. I sort of like this. I probably would keep this as is. I probably won't take it with me everywhere like I've been doing and just leave it on my desk. It's no longer my office in a notebook because I downsized it a lot. But I love this one. I love the passport size. It's my favorite. It's so convenient. Um, Eventually, I will find a way to have a bullet journal in here, but because it would be cool if I had a bullet journal insert in here as well as a catch all. But it is what it is. I carry this still everywhere I go because I'm always out and about, and it's just real convenient. I did have the little pen holder, the Love and Trip pen holder here, and it got in my way. So I took it out, and I recently purchased this rickshaw fountain pen holder, and these are the 2 pens I've been using, and I just love them. So I will talk more about my pens later in another video. So yeah, my voice is getting weird. So I just wanted to show you how I was using these two every day. I just put them in my backpack and go on by my business. Now, early in the week, I did purchase the blue Traveler's Notebook. It sort of looks black on the camera, but it's blue. And I had these inserts. I think it's like 1, 2, 3. It's 3 inserts. I had it in here. So can you imagine how big this notebook was? So I decided to make this as my writing notebook, and this definitely goes with me everywhere. I mean, everywhere, because I'm constantly working on my story, constantly getting ideas, people sightseeing, and just everything. And I'm still working on putting it together. This is the, I think this is just the, I don't know, it's just the weekly vertical calendar I decided to use, but it don't start until July. And I think the only thing I will put in here is my timeline for my writing and for my book release, which is going to be out September the 15th. So everything writing related will go into this calendar. And this is my, I'm still working on it. Uh, I'm in the editing process, just about finished. I'm doing some final tweakings, but I want this here insert to be focused on book 1 only. So I will come back to you once I finish this and go into book 2, and I will add another insert and show you how I actually keep up with my character sketch and everything in my writer's notebook. I have a craft folder. I got some stickers in here, and because I want to have fun. I want to have a lot of fun with my writing notebook. And I will use this as my catch-all related to writing only. So yeah, this is how I have my writing notebook. So now I'm carrying three, but for sure this one will go with me everywhere, and this one too, because I'm always writing and jotting down some new ideas. And I probably personalize this a little bit more. I thought about getting the black wing notebook, but one of my friends had one and said that the foil started rubbing off, and they so particular, and she didn't like it or whatever. So I decided, it's hard to find one. I noticed on eBay you can get one for like $100. I was like, no, 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 no. Let me get a blue one and just buy my regular inserts that I can always get real reasonable. So yeah, these are my notebooks. I guess the next video I will talk about my fountain pens. Like I said, I'm new to fountain pens. I consider myself a graduate of the erasable pen, so that should be fun. And I'm still learning about fountain pens, so I'm not a pro at it. I can't tell you everything about it, but I can only tell you my experience as I grow and learn more about fountain pens. So I hope this was helpful, inspiring for you all. I love the Traveler's Notebook. I really, really do. And eventually, I want to try other notebooks. I did. My daughter, she just bought a Olive and Archer, I think, or Archer and Olive notebook. Oh my God, it is so beautiful. So we'll see. But I just want to use these for the rest of the year. I do have one more, but it's at home. I'm not at home doing this video, and I'm trying to wrap things up quick. But yeah, so I will be back later on in a few months or weeks and show you some new things that I discover about myself and how I'm using different notebooks. Until next time, the next video, keep journaling, keep writing, keep smiling. Have a great day. Bye.